Hello, chat. We are live playing Splatoon Raiders. I am very tired, so I don't know how long this is going to be, but I wanted to play some Splatoon Raiders before I went to sleep. I got home, like, not that long ago, and now I'm playing Raiders live on Twitch. You know how it is. You know how it is. You know how it is. The second I get home from anything, I stream immediately. Doesn't matter what it is. I stream immediately whenever I get home from anything. Because I can't just play a video game to unwind. I have to play a video game online to unwind. Instead. You know how it is. We're just gonna play more Raiders. I really fucking like this game. And yeah, I'm just gonna dive right in. Got some new levels over here, but I think I wanted to go back through some other levels on Spicy. I know choosing to replay stuff I've already played instead of moving forward is probably annoying, but it's what I chose, and I immediately died. Man, that guy sucks. Love to see it. Love to see it. I had a lot of fun today. I don't really talk about stuff I do very often because I don't have anything interesting to say. But I've been going to a FurCon the past 2 days, and it has been a fun time. I've seen some suitors and got to talk to really cool furries. Yeah, I don't know. Fun times. I'm socially awkward, so I probably haven't talked to as many people as I feel like I should, but, like, that's fine. God damn. 3-star dualies, love to see it. Those might become my new daily drivers. I feel like the video thumbnail for the YouTube might be bad because I just kind of threw it together in 2 seconds using a game screenshot, but you know, if it is bad, oh well. Sippy cup dualies. I need more slots, man. I wonder if I change my tank, if, this will have a different spicy. No, it just counts as one. Okay, good to know. Raid me? This is so much better than my previous attempt at the spicy version of this level. Damn it. No, it was so close. It was so close. Did I actually upgrade these? I don't remember. I did. Of course I did. Of course I immediately upgraded them. Who am I? There's no way I would not have. They're dualies. I might find that the dualies are not, like, the best, though. I do like dualies a lot, though. Just in general. We know, Lightning. Everybody knows you like dualies. It's the only weapon you play. Lies. I also play Splattershot, and Splash sometimes. And I play Tri-Nouveau more frequently than either of those. So, shush. I play other weapons very infrequently. I watched the dance competition at the FurCon that I went to today. It was super cool, and I had a great time. A little bit more damage was all I needed. A little bit more damage. We got there. (24, 26, 22, 23, 25, 27. I apparently missed a scroll in this level. So I'm gonna go get that. Bamboo stringer. Interesting. Yeah, they don't want me to get up there. Okay. We got our scrolls, so there we go. Oh shit. Okay, that guy's dead. I don't know if, like, I'm allowed to say this or, like, I'll get in trouble. I mean, it's probably fine, but, like, I'm not gonna name names or say anything, like, specific about the situation, because I honestly don't know very much about the situation, to be honest. But, at the con that I went to, the guy got kicked out today. And, I was sitting, like, directly in front of the guy as he was being escorted out or whatever. Just because I was just, like, sitting in, like, a common area of the con or whatever, and this guy, is, like, getting tackled by security or whatever. right as, I'm just, like, sitting there chilling. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And then his fursuit head comes off, and it's the same guy that got kicked out of the last convention I went to. And I'm like, that's insane. Who is this guy, and what's his problem? I had one conversation with him at the previous con that really did not last very long, and then later that day he got kicked out. And then he got kicked out of this con too. I have no idea who that guy is or what his deal is, but I just think it's kind of interesting that he was at both conventions I went to and got kicked out of both of them. I don't know what the issue was or what the deal with that guy is, but, yeah, kind of strange, to say the least. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Existing in public is weird. You see stuff. Jam Squelcher. Oh wait, this is where I started, okay. Oops. Crazy that this one just, like, allowed me to grab it. Didn't even spawn any enemies. What do you mean defeat the enemies? I did. Now will you let me? No. Strange. Hi Haru. How's it going? I don't know why it won't let me do the thing. There's no enemies around. Like, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the one little guy on the fish stick. Okay. That was so hard to see. It's going great. That's good. I'm doing pretty good. I got a hug from a fursuiter today, so that was pretty good. Took some photos with suitors, so that was fun. Got to meet some people that I had talked to online in person, so that was also cool. I slept all day. That's probably what I would have done if I wasn't going to a FurCon. Although I probably would have streamed Raiders. I probably would have been playing this all day, not gonna lie. I still have that one 100-line stream that I have not yet uploaded to YouTube that I gotta upload to YouTube, so I'm gonna do that tonight, probably. I meant to upload it, like, yesterday, and then I didn't. And then I meant to upload it today, and then I didn't. I meant to upload it this morning, and I didn't. And so now I'm gonna upload it when I go to bed. I'm gonna just queue it up when I go to bed, so that it actually uploads. I slept all day and stayed awake all night. That's pretty real. Procrastinating final boss. I'm just, like, tying up all the loose ends and stuff. I got more levels to do. I like to, do everything that's, like, around the one level before, moving on to more difficult stuff or whatever. Now we're making progress. Now we're actually, like, doing new levels. Flyfish, kill him. Steelhead, kill it. I like to try to complete as much of a game as possible while playing it, so that I have to do like less after I beat the story or whatever. I'm a completionist for sure. Sometimes I like game stories and sometimes I don't. It's pretty fair. I would probably say the same. There are definitely some games that the story of I just kind of didn't jive with, even if I liked the gameplay. I do like the story of Splatoon. I think it's got cool lore, but is also, like, relatively simplistic at times. And that's good. Splatoon is simple, like, the story of Splatoon is simple on the surface, but, like, it's got cool lore going on. Shoot these pots. Give me that. Nice. Oh, oops. That was the con? It was fun. I've got another day of it tomorrow, but right now I'm just at home doing streams. I didn't stay for, like, the late night panels because I was tired. And I didn't stay yesterday for the late night panels because I was tired. Also, like, most of it's just, like, 18+ stuff, and, like, I think there's, like, music playing in the main events, like, for, like, rave-type stuff. But, I don't know. I'm cool with, dipping out when I felt like it. I get, like, tired easily in public because of the fact that I just have, like, a low social battery in general, and then that, like, drains my energy, and then the second I'm out of that social environment, a lot of the time I'll get, like, an immediate second wind, because I wasn't actually, like, super tired. I was just, like, tired of being observed or being around people. Diner dualies. I need to see what those ones are like. Not that I dislike people, because I definitely don't dislike people. I just get drained easily. It's easier for me to interact when I don't have to see the other person for some reason. But also, I like seeing people as well, so, like, grr. I just get, like, really nervous about everything and get in my head about everything. So I definitely appreciate people who, will just, like, come up to me and start a conversation so that I don't have to. Because, like, I think that's the hardest thing about social interaction for me, is just, like, actually starting a conversation with somebody. My sister says I always look mad, even though it's just my face. That sucks. Having resting bitch face must be, rough. Elegant horn. Honestly, the thing that made my day overall, with being at the con and all that, was being recognized by a suitor, despite the fact that I'm a non-suitor, and getting a hug, from that suitor. That was the one thing that, like, made my day overall. Way cheaper. Also, it's way less damage. But it opens up more options. Because it's cheaper. I think we'll do that. Sort of happy medium. Guess. I also really hate starting conversations. I think it's kind of natural to not, like, be great at starting conversations or dislike starting conversations. I want to see how these ones function. Fairly similarly, but I think they have a faster fire rate. Balance, dualies optimized for ink efficiency, optimized for range and ink coverage. I think I want these ones instead. My sister somehow knows how to start them and absolutely loves starting conversations with anyone, even random people. Some people are just built different. Some people are really just built different and can just easily do that. Also, like, I talked about this, like, very, very briefly before, that I went and watched the dance competition at the con that I went to. But, it was so cool. Like, I can't begin to even describe how cool I thought that dance competition was. I don't know, just like, the whole vibe of it. Also, I think one person got robbed. I thought their dance was so good, and they came, like, 4th or something. And I was like, they got robbed, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. They were so good. Not that the people that placed better than didn't do good, but, like, I was like, surely they're gonna win, and then they got, like, 4th or something, but I don't know. Everybody did great, so I'm not upset. I just also have my opinion that I think that one person's dance was really, really cool. I'm not naming names because I don't want to name names, but yeah. I also don't remember every single person's name. I do remember the name of the person that I am talking about, though. But I don't know them, so I don't want to name drop them on my stream because I don't know who they are. I just watched their dance. So I feel like it would be disrespectful to name drop somebody I don't actually know. Remember the names of everyone in the world? I honestly kind of do. I'm like pretty great at remembering names. That's never gonna break. That's unbreakable. Literally. More levels. New compass, huh? Let's see what it's reacting to this time. I'm really ass at remembering names. I feel like a lot of people aren't super great at remembering names. I ask 3 times and then still forget. That's okay. At cons and stuff, you can cheat. People are wearing badges. I mean, if the badge is facing the right way. If it's not, then you, still don't know their name. But yeah. Also, to anybody watching the stream over on YouTube, if people are confused who I'm talking to, I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now. I don't know if people are watching on YouTube, but just putting that out there that I am streaming on 2 platforms. So if people are confused, that is why. I don't have the chat on screen. I think it's technically against Twitch TOS to have other platforms on your stream, like the chat from other platforms. I don't see that enforced very often, but I think it is technically against their TOS. By the 3rd time, I just decide that I'll never talk to that person again. That's upsetting. That's unfortunate. No! Oh, huge, we win. Go, 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 go. Fuck, I missed. Because of the wind-up, standing on top of it didn't work. Damn it. This is gonna be so hard now. It's almost be easier if I just reset it. Hitting those little boxes is gonna be impossible. No! Ah, I overcorrected. Got it. Good. Good. We're doing good. Man, being a furry does crazy things to your brain. I will admit. I had this one teacher that I absolutely did not bother to remember her name, and then one time she asked a question and told me to use her name as an example. Oof. You failed the skill check in real time. If I unequip these, can I afford... Can't afford the big explosive jump. It's pretty cool. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know. Interesting that you can't craft all of that. I'm gonna switch to YouTube, I'll be back. That's fair enough. Alrighty. Let's see. Rope. Or whatever. Kill these guys. Anomaly, fast chum. Ah! Oh, you tricksy. Eat the enemies. I have to kill that Drizzler. I think it's interesting that any of the Salmonids that had invulnerabilities aren't completely invulnerable in, this game. Hello. Slam. Nice, nice. Good, good. What's up? Not much. We're playing Raiders. I also did not read that the way it was written. It was written like, "What's up?" It's me, Horror, by the way. Got you, got you. Understood. I kind of figured as much, but I didn't want to immediately assume. Because there's always the potential for a coincidence. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Ouchie. They killed me. They killed me dead. I need to be more careful, because if I'm not more careful, I'm gonna actually die. Get over here. Okay. I burst out laughing when you said it the way I wrote it. You're welcome. Me when I do comedy correctly. Rare moment. Oh, I wish I was as comfortable in public as I am in my room. But that would have different problems, so maybe not quite as comfortable as I am in my room. But like almost. A certain level of discomfort is, good. I don't always stream on YouTube at the same time as I play on Twitch, but for Raiders, I felt like it was appropriate. Fine. I don't have a way to escape. I prefer Switch, so I'm switching back to it. Let's chill. Thank you for hopping in on the YouTube chat for a second. I think in general I tend to prefer Twitch chat over YouTube chat, just because Twitch chat has my funny emotes, whereas YouTube chat does not. And that's like the only real reason. Also, I think it's slightly easier to moderate Twitch chat than it is to moderate YouTube. But that might be more that I have more experience moderating Twitch chat than I do moderating YouTube chat. Because I've just streamed on Twitch longer than I have on YouTube. And I do not stream on YouTube very, very often. I post to YouTube pretty often, but, well, kind of. depending on your opinion of often. Oh, Jeebus! Oh. The fact that I never upgraded my health is really coming to bite me. Here again? Hello. I refuse to upgrade my health until the game actually forces me to, though. I want to try to continue with low health for as long as possible as, like, a flex. Because who needs health when I can just kill the things, you know? Until it's my only option left for upgrades, I'm not gonna upgrade it. I mean, I guess technically, the game might not ever literally force me to upgrade health, but what I basically mean is I will upgrade health last. I won't upgrade it at all until, it's the only thing left. Or, alternatively, if I have to get like one health upgrade to unlock the next things of upgrades. I think it's actually wild that I have not found the second scroll in this place yet. I'm kind of assuming there's a second scroll here because there was in the last one. I haven't gone up there yet, though, I don't think, so... We'll see what's up here. Well, actually, I have been up here, never mind. That's an area I haven't been to. How do I get over there? That gust brings... How do I get over there? Ah, right there, right there. Waha! Huge. The jumping chum are actually kind of a problem, huh? I do like that Raiders has a way to lower the fish stick. That's pretty great. You know Epic Mickey Rebrushed. I do know of it. I have heard of that game. Pretty cool. I think I had the original on the Wii as a kid, but I don't know if I ever really played it very much. I love how efficient we are. It's very nice. Corporate executive be like? Anyway. You gotta go, bud. This game is peak, dude. I love this game. always wanted to play Epic Mickey as a kid, but then I lost my Nintendo, and now I can't. That sucks. No, Splatoon. Oh, my bad, my bad. I assumed you were talking about the same game you were before. That's my bad. Freaking gaming. Yield 2.0 reached. Maybe there isn't a second thing? I don't think I found the compass either, though. Huh. And find it? I really want to. Maybe it's over here. This area seems like something. Seems like nothing. It seems like nothing. That's something. That's something. What's that over there? Oh, I made it. I made it. I made it. That's the compass. How do I get out of here? Oh, like this. Finally. Really did not take me very long to find it once I actually went looking for it. I don't know where the other scroll would be. I'm assuming there's two. Because the other levels like this have had two. But now I have, like, free reign to just look for those. I think this is where I got the original scroll. But I'm gonna double check it anyway. Oh, I fell. Oh, no, dude! Embarrassing. Why must you do that? Because I didn't put the bot close enough to the edge. Aurelius. Oh, by the way, at the con, I have been carrying around, like, a little fox backpack. Little plushy backpack of a fox. And I have had multiple people tell me that it's cool, and then I'm like, yes! Yes! What, furries like your fox backpack? That's crazy. Make some and sell them. I mean, I did tell people where they could go get their own if they wanted to. My sister got it as like a Kickstarter. she did a Kickstarter for a product called Trashback Buddies, and got a few different ones as a backer. And she gave one of the ones to me. She gave the fox to me, and she gave, I believe there was a coyote, and she gave that to her boyfriend, who is Cam, my friend, who is a coyote as his Sona. And then, yeah. And then, yeah. I don't remember what one she got and kept for herself. But that doesn't matter, really, I guess. What are there? Not sure which... A fox and a coyote. You don't know what a fox is? Is that what you're asking? You don't know what a fox is? Or like, what are the options? I know there was a cat. I know there's a possum. You're asking what the options were. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Let me look it up. Let me look it up, actually. I can look it up. I think originally it was just like one or whatever. And then, like, all the other ones were, like, stretch goals. Like, the original one was the possum. The coyote was the first stretch goal. There's a rat, there's a raccoon, a pigeon, a skunk, a fox, a crow, a hyena, a cat, a seagull, and a bear. I think my sister got the cat and kept that one for herself. Because I know she definitely got the cat. But she showed me pictures of the cat and the fox and asked which one I would want more, and I said the fox, primarily because the straps for it are, like, my favorite shade of blue. Like, that was my deciding thing of why I wanted it, more than the cat, was the cat had a green harness, and the fox has a blue harness. Also, the cat, has, like, a stitched missing eye. And I didn't like that as much as the two eyes, so I, went with the fox, because the fox has two eyes. But the cat is like an alley cat. So... Because the idea of the thing is, like, they're all, like, trash-eating animals. I love violence and missing eyes. I thought it was cool. I just liked, I liked the two eyes more. I think if you go to the Kickstarter page, you can pre-order them, but I don't know what's available for pre-order. Or if that's available for, like, non-backers or whatever. I don't really know a lot about how Kickstarter works, personally, so... Because I've only ever backed one Kickstarter project, and it was the Kickstarter project for, Binding of Isaac 4 Souls Requiem. which I have that huge box of Binding of Isaac, Four Souls Requiem, and, well, the base game and the expansions, including the Requiem expansion, because I backed the Kickstarter at the tier that gave me the big box that had all the previous expansions and the base game. Because I didn't own the base game or the previous expansions at all. Which, I forget what my sister ordered from the team that does the Binding of Isaac merch, but she ordered something probably Mugenics related, and they sent her a card that is an alt art card of Monstro, that you can use for Four Souls, and then she gave that to me because she has no use for an alt art card for a game she doesn't own. What should I search for? The Kickstarter for the backpacks is Trashback Buddies. If you search that on Google, you'll probably find the Kickstarter that I'm talking about. Scrap weapons. Do I have a better splatter shot? Kind of. I'll leave that one for now. Let's scrap these 9. Technically, it's not a it's a backer kit and not a Kickstarter. Either way. Same general thing, both crowdfunding, my bad. Didn't know. I thought that was really cool. Those are really cool though. As I was saying, it was a huge hit. It was a huge hit at the FurCon. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves the Fox backpack that you can open the mouth of and shove a water bottle inside. It's like just big enough to fit one water bottle. It is not very large of a space, but it does fit one water bottle. It fits one water bottle and my keys and some other stuff. It's like, it's decent. It's decent space for a plushie backpack. You are not carrying a plushie backpack actually thinking that you're going to, store, like, a ton of stuff in it. Thanks a lot, found it. No problem. I don't know what is actually available or whatever, but you can figure that out and maybe get yourself a cool little plushie backpack. Me when I do advertising for people that I think the products are cool of. No cat, but I'll get the fox. Yeah, I think the thing with the pre-orders is it's kind of like what's left over after the backers got to like choose what they wanted. Being called cute by a fursuiter made me feel something today. I will tell you that. I will tell you that. Made me feel really happy is what it made me feel. I accidentally squashed my cat. Oh no! I hope the cat's okay. They're probably fine, but... No! 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 I don't have enough material! I don't have enough material! If it's 1 star in general, I'm gonna scrap it at this point. I'm gonna be violent. Epic's reaction to being called cute, that is. I'm sure, like, a lot of people just are, like, being nice, and they'll just, like, say that people are cute to anybody, but even still, just, like, hearing somebody call me cute makes me blush a little on the inside every time. And probably also on the outside. I need to get a fursuit or I will die. Like, actually. So I need to, like, lock in and, find a way to, like, make, like, I don't know, $5,000? Which, like, if I got a job again, and, like, actually, like, save money, etc., I don't think that would be, like, crazy impossible or anything. It would just take a decent amount of time. Not like every suit is gonna be like $5,000, but like, I will say that if I want a fursuit budget, I need to have at least like 3K that I'm just like cool with like burning. Which, that's a situation that I don't think I've ever been in, ever? I mean, like, if you're going, like, kimono-style fursuit, or, like, one of the, like, Chinese makers, you can probably get a partial for, like, 1,500 to 1,800, but, like, then you have to, like, wait for it to be shipped from China, or whatever, and that'll take a while. You gotta be the richest man in the world to have all that excess money. Not entirely, but you do have to, like, have a, like, pretty decent income. If you live cheaply, like, and you don't, like, have, like, an extravagant living space, you will have more money for, like, silly stuff like that. I think the shipping itself would take, like, 200. Potentially. A lot of the time, when you're paying, like, a big amount of money, for a thing, they'll give you free shipping just because of the fact that you gave them, like, $1,800. But it depends on the maker, etc., etc., and whether or not they'll cover shipping costs is kinda up to them, and that'll probably be listed in their, like, terms. Anyway, so, like, if they do, accept... if they do accept, the, like, you paid me, I'm gonna pay for the shipping situation, that is cool. I don't know what I was originally gonna say, and I, like, cobbled a sentence together that I think was close to the original thing I was gonna say, but I don't know if I actually, like, completed the thought correctly. I might have failed the QT on that one. You're getting slapped by the tail of that shark? That's Master Mega. He's a Megalodon or something. I actually don't know if he's actually a Megalodon or not. He might just be a regular-ass shark. But his name is Master Mega. Tether Whale. My mind immediately went to a completely different conversation. Don't worry. Huge. I don't know if I like this, gadget or not. I almost called it a contraption. I don't know if I like this contraption or not! This is my first time using it, so I don't really know, if I like it, or yet, not, or... Jesus! My brain is fried, bro. Like it or not yet is what I think I meant to say. I need sleep. I had a good time today, but I need to sleep because I have to go back to the convention center tomorrow. I mean, I guess I don't have to. I could just, like, do 2 days of the con and then not do the third day. But I don't want to do that. I want to go back. Oh my god. I don't know if it's a contraption or not. No, I was saying if I liked it or not. I know it is a contraption. I've seen a contraption before, and this is a contraption. Huge. It's neat. It's a neat little gadget. I missed the last one! I'm not sure what that is, but whatever. You don't know what a contraption is? Contraption is like a gadget. Hope that helps. oh my god, I'm actually ass. Oh my god. I got it this time. Told you, told you, told you. Stop missing it? I did. We got it. We're good. Alright. The cool thing about the con, well, not the only cool thing, but another cool thing about the con that I was going to, is that this year is an emo theme, and that's pretty awesome. Because I'm a huge fan of, emo aesthetic and, culture, even though, the only part of it I really ever, like, engage with is, like, I listen to a lot of emo music. My sister would love that. She's also a fan. Lots of people that are a fan of emo stuff. Emo stuff is cool. She is an emo. That's fair. I would say I am emo, but I don't dress super emo. I don't dress very emo, but I would say I am emo. Hold on. Fit check. Hold on. Fit check. This. Oh no. The glare. The glare is bad. This camera's not great, even without the glare, but we'll give it its fighting chance that it has. Fit check. I would honestly say this is kind of like almost emo coded, but it's just a t-shirt and a hoodie, and I'm just wearing a regular pair of jeans. Like, it's low-key emo, but it's not like maximalist, like scene kids type shit. I love the sweater. It's just my Hadestown hoodie from when I went and saw Hadestown. Outside hoodie, underneath shirt is a T-Turtle tee that I got in a grab bag of a deer. I love that t-shirt. It's probably my favorite t-shirt. Also, the con shirt is super cool. I love the con shirt. I didn't wear it today because it was long sleeve. And then I wore this hoodie all day instead, even though this is basically the same thickness as that long sleeve shirt. So, shrug, I guess. I definitely would have been fine wearing the shirt, but I was like, I want the option to take off my jacket. Because if I do overheat, I want the option to take it off. But ultimately, I didn't end up taking it off at any point. Please put your hair in a bun, there's potential. I have it sort of... I have the bulk of my hair tied back here. I just have a little bit out right now for the swoop. I don't really know how to do it like true bun though. Let me try this splatling. It's more like a mini. Okay. I love the look, by the way. Thank you. It's just stuff thrown together from what I had lying around. Also, today at the con, I did not put on my ears at any point because I, yesterday, wore them all day and the headband is slightly tight on my skull. So I was very uncomfortable by the end of the day, and today I just did not feel like dealing with it. So I was not wearing my ears at any point, and I wasn't wearing my fancy tail because I can't sit down with that on. I can sit down with this one on, but I can't sit down with the bigger one that is really rigid because it's servos. It's really rigid until it's like wagging back and forth. It's robotic servos, so like yeah. And like if you sit down with it on, you risk breaking it, and that's not good. So I usually take it off to sit down, but I didn't feel like dealing with the rigmarole of unhooking it every single time I needed to sit in a chair. I can also sort of get away with sitting sideways. I'm actually kind of mad at myself for getting the tail I got from the person I ordered it from, because I could have gotten, for pretty much the same price as the bundle of the tail and ears that I got, I could have gotten a really big static squirrel tail from that same person. From the same maker or whatever. I can't reach that. I got it. How do you sit sideways? I sit sideways in the chair. So what I mean is the chair is positioned sideways. Like this, so that my tail goes that way. So that it's not against the chair back. And I can kind of get away with that in certain chairs, where it's not compressing at all. But that only works in certain angles, and it's annoying to turn the chair sideways every single time, so most of the time I just take the tail off. But, hold. I brought everything inside because I didn't feel like leaving it in the car. But this is the big-ass tail. It is about the height from my chin to my crotch. So, when I have this on my back, it's like that, essentially. And, there's a certain amount of bend to it, but also you don't really want it to bend like too much in like the wrong ways, because then it'll fucking snap and then that's bad. So I don't want to like mistreat this tail and then have it break because it was expensive. Um, but the main reason I got that tail instead of the other tail is because I didn't realize the other tail existed until after I'd already queued up the order for this one. And also, I don't know if you guys can hear me great from over here. I'm really far from the mic. I should not be talking this far from the mic. Um, the other reason is because it was a bundle with the ears. Um, so I could get the ears and the tail together for a cheaper price because it was a bundle. And that was the main reason why I got this tail, because it was a bundle with a set of moving ears. Which the headband for that is non-adjustable and also kind of tight on my head. So it can get pretty uncomfortable wearing that set of ears for a really long time. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this, but it also is not totally ideal in every situation. So it's fun for the little bit that I want to wear it around a con. But not there's like a static tail that's smaller like this one is generally more like friendly. I'm trying to get this one off. And the other reason I wasn't wearing my ears is because it doesn't color match that other tail. This blue is different from the blue of that other tail. So I was not wearing my ears because I didn't want a color mismatch with my thing. I really like your hair, thank you. I like my hair too, and I'm sad because I think I'm fucking starting to get bald, which like scary, and I hate it, and I don't want to think about that. But I do think on some level my hairline is slightly thinning, and that makes me scared. I want to either braid it or put it in a bun. I also might be paranoid about that because I like my entire life I've been thinking I will go bald someday, and so I might just be hyper aware of like minute changes to my hairline and being scared about going bald, and then like 20 years down the line I'll still have like a full head of hair. But who knows? I'm putting this on real quick just to demonstrate. I haven't used this around on. Well, I did yesterday. I was wearing this yesterday, but I didn't turn it on for a lot of yesterday. I just had it hooked on my belt. But yeah, that's the tail. That's what it looks like. I don't have a lot of room. My chair's kind of in the way, and I'm pretty far from the camera. But let me open the app that controls it, and then I'll hit a button, and you'll see that it moves. Here's a lift. There you go. Here's a wag. I like how when I'm in this environment, these servos sound so loud. But when I'm actually out at a con and I hit a button, I have to like look back at my tail to make sure that it's actually moving. Because in a loud environment like a con, this sound gets totally drowned out by everything. Where I was concerned, like, oh, this will be loud and everyone will be able to hear it every time that it wags. But it's really not loud at all in an actually like loud environment. There's a different wag. I thought the idea of a moving tail when I saw the listing, when I was looking up custom ears and tails, because I wanted to just get a set because I don't have real fursuit money, but I had enough for like one of these. Which if I hadn't gotten this, I probably like would have been in a better place for saving up for a fursuit, and I probably should have just like not. Should have just not. And saved up for a fursuit, but whatever, it's fine. I like this a lot, so I'm not unhappy with it or anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The ears are more finicky for me. The moving ears. I'll take the cover off to turn it on. We're like... I liked the idea of the moving ears, but then after I got them, I was like, yeah, maybe it would have been better to get a pair of static ears because I don't love the angle of these. They're very like right on top when I kind of want them to be just slightly more like here-ish, like coming out from here in sort of like a that, but that's just a me thing where it's like ears start here, so like realistically it should come out from about here, and then like I'm putting my hands on the top of my real ears right now. It should come out from about here and then go like that, but like I'm not gonna critique like that much about angles when it makes a lot of sense to just have a headband be on top of your head. But here is an example of the ears moving. I don't know what command I just hit, but only one of the ears moved there. Oh no. Only one of them is moving. Is the servo locked up? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, there we go. I got it to move. I guess that servo got locked up for a second. There we go. But yeah, you can have them... You can also, like, set it to, just, like, happen randomly as you're walking around. Or, like, specifically, you can have it trigger on you walking. You can have things that trigger based on you shaking your phone, so you don't have to have the app open all the time. You can just have your phone in your hand and shake your phone, and it'll do the action. There's also a tilt sensor built into the ears that trigger a thing based on the position you're tilting in. But I can't... I've never had the left or right tilt work for mine for some reason. The forward tilt just worked when I was leaning forward a little bit, but now I think it's on cooldown, so it's not happening right now. Oh, hey, there we go. That was one of the side-to-side tilts just working there. I don't know which side that was. But yeah. The thing is that the actions do have cooldowns, so, like, you can't have it, go one-to-one, like, immediately. And the reason for that is they don't want you having the actions happen so often that it, wears out the servos really, really quickly. Yeah, these are cool ears. I like them a lot. Anyway, Splatoon or something. You know, I feel, like, weirdly comfortable having my face on camera after having my face in public all day. Whereas, a lot of the time when I'm just, like, chilling in my room, I will very much not feel comfortable having my face on camera. It depends. Sometimes I'm comfortable with it, other times I'm really not. I almost closed the game. Now I'm procrastinating the boss right now. Like, actively, because I could have done the boss level, but I opted to go do this instead first. Trying out the Splatling. I don't know if I'm gonna like it that much. It might be fine. It might be totally fine. Let me see what games you have. I have a lot of games on Switch. Splatoon Raiders, Cyberpunk, 100 Line, Pikmin 4. I played Pikmin 4 recently because Cam forced me to play the multiplayer with him. And he didn't have his copy of Pikmin 4 on him because he had a physical copy instead of a digital. Splatoon 3, Pokemon Legends, Tomodachi Life, Minecraft, the demo version of Tomodachi Life, Animal Crossing, Balatro, Fall Guys, that Cam downloaded and played against my will. Advance Wars. I did play a little bit of Fall Guys on Switch, though, like, ages ago. But he, like, re-downloaded it and booted it up against my will. Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. I got this because I think I had, like, an extra game voucher, and I was like, let me see what Advance Wars is like, because I like Fire Emblem. And then I played a little bit of Advance Wars, and then I don't think I ever went back to it. Among Us, Animal Crossing, Baba's You, Balatro, 2 versions, because I have both the Nintendo Switch 1 version, and then when I got my Switch 2, I got the Switch 2 version for free, so I have 2 versions of Balatro. Beacon Pines. This is unironically a really cool game that I like a lot. I liked this game so much, I think I played it on PC, and then I liked it so much I bought it on Switch. Because I wanted to bring my Switch to my sister's house and play it at her house. This was when I was living with my dad. Billion Road, Bluey the video game, because of course I have the Bluey game. Clubhouse games, Cyberpunk, Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa V3, and Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, and then also Danganronpa S, because I got the Danganronpa Definitive Edition for Switch or whatever. Dokapon Kingdom, Fall Guys, Fire Emblem Engage, Fire Emblem Warriors, Fire Emblem Three Hopes, Fire Emblem Three Houses, the Game Boy thing, How to Be a Master Detective, a Yako Furio case, which this is just like an extra thing on top of the game of Rain Code, Master Detective's Archives, JoJo's fighting game, Kirby Air Riders, Lego Star Wars, Mario Kart 8, Rain Code, but the real game, Miitopia, Minecraft, Pikmin 4 demo, Pikmin 4, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, Octopath Traveler, Nintendo Switch Sports, the Nintendo Switch Entertainment System thing, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Pokemon Home, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon CA, Scarlet, Shield, Shining Pearl, Sword, Violet, Let's Go Eevee, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Splatoon 2, Super Mario Party, Suika Game, Stardew Valley, Splatoon Raiders, Peak, Splatoon 3 World Premiere, Splatoon 3, Super Nintendo, Super Smash Bros, 100 Line, and then the 100 Line demo, the Jackbox Naughty Pack, the Jackbox Party Pack, all of them, all of the Jackbox Party Packs, all the way up until from 1 until 11. I don't know if there's a 12. The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and then Triangle Strategy, and then WarioWare Get It Together. That's all of the games I have on Switch. Like I said, I kind of have a lot of games, but I also have, I would say, more games on Steam. I also have, like, fucked up games on Steam. How long have you had the Switch? I've had my Switch since the year of the Switch's launch. Around Christmas. Like, Christmas 2017. I've had the Switch 1 since then. And then I got the Switch 2 pretty much, like, right as ZA came out. Because I got my Switch 2 because ZA was coming out. Because I thought it was going to be a Switch 2 only title, and then it wasn't. Because I didn't realize that it was also on regular Switch. At least the games were over the years. Yeah. For sure. It was over a pretty long period of time. Nine years? That's crazy. 1 year short of a decade is actually insane. Screw you, Steelhead. I'll just break through your armor instead of waiting for your bomb. I don't respect you anymore. Cool splatter shot. Anyways, gotta go sleep. Good night. Good night, Haru. I don't know how much longer I will stream, but we'll see. Because I also have to go to bed at some point. I think yesterday I stopped around 11. I gotta look at the schedule for tomorrow, see what's actually on it. Know what I want to be at the con for, so I know what time I need to get to the con by. Also, if you're, like, somebody who is in, like, the furry community and you want to go to a fur con but you don't have a fursuit, don't worry about not having a fursuit. Anybody who's cool won't care. I mean, there is a like certain level that you get like treated slightly differently than how the fursuiters get treated, but that's just making accommodations for the people who are basically wearing carpets and are overheating to death. Like, and also, like, there are certain events and things that you are not allowed to participate in because you're not a fursuiter. But those are the fursuiter events, and like, it's not... It's like, well, yeah, you can't walk in the fursuit parade without a fursuit because you don't have a fursuit. I don't necessarily think that's, like, super exclusionary, but... I guess it does sting a little bit on some level, but, like, it's like, I don't really think there's anything that's, like, makes you feel excluded from the community or anything, hugely for not having a suit. At least at the cons I've been to, there was, like, a decent amount of suitors who just were like, I'm just not gonna suit for a while because that's really hot and I don't want to do that right now. So, like, there's also, like, a decent amount of time where, like, even people who could be suiting just aren't. So I think fur cons generally are pretty, at least in my experience of fur cons, they are pretty, inclusive of people who do not have fursuits. I also am the kind of person who doesn't necessarily mind being, like, sitting on the sidelines while other things are happening, though. And, like, if you're the kind of person who wants to be a part of every single thing that you possibly can, I can sort of understand how sometimes if you have to be left out of an event because you're not a suitor, it can feel kind of, like, not great. But that doesn't really bother me at all. Especially because I just view it as, like, well, yeah, that's a suitor event. I'm not a suitor, so obviously I'm not included in that. Oh, I didn't find the compass or the scroll in that one. It was a really short level, though, so I can probably find them. I should be doing this with a different tank. Yeah, whatever. If I'm replaying the level just to find stuff, I should probably be doing it with another one of the tanks. Let me get up there. Oh, bot hop. Right. I just forget this is a mechanic. Okay, I didn't actually need to be up there anyway. You know, the new, like, core mechanic of Raiders. That is a Raiders exclusive thing. That's how you get up there. Right. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled because I missed collectibles the first time. And if I reach the end of the level and I haven't found them yet, I have to go back. Ow, 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 ow. That guy sucks. I don't like the guy who throws mist at me. I think the modern furry fandom is, like, kind of a different place when it comes to fursuiting, because of the fact that fursuits are generally just, like, more expensive now than they used to be. Because of, like, the changing of the economy, etc. So, like, I feel like, like, maybe now, the community is more accepting of non-suitors than potentially in the past. Because I definitely have heard the whole, like, thing of, like, the drama of, like, oh, you went to a fur con without a fursuit, and that's, like, bad. But I feel like a lot of that is just, like, people online just, like, saying things. And, like, less, sentiment you'll actually hear at, like, the con itself. I see, I see. Sneaky, sneaky. Wasn't enough height. Oh, I guess this is like a halfway point to get back up here. And then from here, we do the hop to get over there. Yes! Nice. Okay. Good. And I can see the fact that I missed the other thing from here. So we go back for it. Because I can literally see it from here. How dare they? How dare they put this over here in the sneaky little corner they put it in? Well, we got both collectibles, so we can leave the level now. But I think we gotta, like, actually complete it to have that count. So I'm gonna go complete it. Mini's pretty great. Good. $2,000. Moment, please, mechanic.
Relax, you're not in trouble. I wanted to ask about my showstopper. You don't get caught up in it when Master Mega and I charge in, I can't see very far in front of me when I'm steering, unfortunately. So I'm not the best judge of whether anyone's getting injured. Don't get me wrong, it's not you I'm worried about, it's Master Mega. Any blemish on Master Mega's splendid shark skin would disgrace the Hohojiro clan. But if you're not getting underfoot, then I can use it worry-free. I'm still refining my showstopper. With some more experience, it'll grow to be unbeatable. And raiding with you is just the experience I need. I'm profiting from it in more ways than one. As such, Master Mega and I look forward to our continued partnership.
Oh, cool. I think we do this, like, next, like... Oh. Oh, there we go. Cool. Got these. We also got a boss. We got this. I think we do all the levels until the next boss, and then from there we can do the next boss. I feel like I look more like my other Sona. I mean, that's just true. Like, not only do I feel like that, but that is also just true. Like, IRL. I don't know why I interrupted myself to say that, but I looked at myself in my camera and then was like, yeah, I definitely look more like, my cat Sona, who is brown, than, my squirrel Sona, who is blue. Yeah, you think? You think with your brown hair, you look more like a character who is, brown in color, fur, than, your character who is blue with, blonde hair? That's interesting. Oh. I think I had the right idea of throwing it there, and then... maybe. There we go. Okay, I gotta, like, fully commit to it. Huge. Cool. Skill point. Showstopper ready. Gadgets ready. The Pancake Den. Ow. Damn it. my god. There we go. I got a little intense. But we got it. Treasure. Thumbs up emoji. Treasure me. Me when it makes more sense when I meow as the other Sona than this one, but that's okay. It's really funny that for the most part I represent myself as Lightning, but I feel like I am Kalen more than I am Lightning, but that's okay. Huge. Good. Ooh. I forgot that these were on. Spooked me. Not on my head, but like turned on. I need to turn these off before I go to sleep, otherwise it'll kill the battery. These do not have a super long battery life. The tail's battery life is much longer. Which, you know, makes sense. They can fit a much bigger battery in that than in this. Good shit. Sub-level 2. Gosha Buried Ruins. Oh Christ, oh Christ, oh. Damn. Okay. Sub level 3. Steelhead. Big steelhead. The refill steelhead. Refill, please. Let's go. Good stuff. Treasure. Bronze teapot.
Go us, we scored some more sweet loot. Hey! On the subject of weird stuff, we also found this in the ruins we just raided. This isn't the first old note we found, right? Hey? It's some kind of picture of an important-looking salmonid. Hey!
Hey.
Hey! Hey!
Sorry if it's annoying that I just read A for Big Man. I will continue to commit to that bit.
No kidding. That's amazing and kind of scary. Something's fishy about that. I wouldn't trust a modern salmonid to tie my shoelaces, let alone build a society. You think salmonids could be faking being dumb, and they're actually mega geniuses underneath?
Yeah, kind of.
Hey. Hey. Did you see the scribbled notes on the edge? I think there's more to this. So there is. Something about sending a map with the location of the islands before heading back home? Hey? Hey? Hey! The note leaver must have been a friend of your family, I take it. What a small world!
I am also reading the text that Big Man says to myself, so I'm not missing any lore or anything. I'm just not saying it out loud. Because I'm rude and evil to people who cannot see. That's not true, don't clip that. I mean, I guess it is a little true. I am being rude to people who can't see by not reading the actual text. That's not why I'm doing it. That's not why I'm not reading the text. Oh wow, they're actually gonna force me to upgrade health in order to get the next, like, limiter. I only have 3 more upgrade spots, and until the limiter release is 9. So I have to upgrade this 3 more times, and then I have to upgrade health 6 times in order to get the next one. I told you there would be a point where they actually forced me to upgrade my health. straight upgrade. It's the same, but better. Because it costs the same, but it's better because it has more area or whatever, more knockback. Small explosion happens when you pick up mega power eggs. Actually think I like what I have right now more than that. That'll be nice for when I get 4 slots, I guess. Because I refuse to use the other abilities, and I'm just going to use the exclusive to the speed tank ability, I suppose. I think it's more interesting that way. I think it's more interesting if I only use the exclusive to the tank abilities. It's more into the uniqueness of the playstyle. Okay, well, I did the thing I said I wanted to do, which was do this with one tank. It is 11:24. I am going to really quickly just do one thing. Let's see. Let's see. New window. Looking up. Click on. Looking at the schedule. Tomorrow. I don't really need to get there at 9 a.m. That seems kind of interesting, but... Okay. Good to know. Okay, I just looked at the schedule. I know what things I want to go to, now. I mean, I feel like as long as I'm in bed by, like, 12:30, I'll be fine. So, like, regardless of what I want to do. So I think I can squeeze, like, a little bit more. We'll do this with the other tanks, is what I'll do. You annoyance. Good. Sub-level 2 time. Huge. Nice. Sub-level 3 time. Damn. Good. That was pretty easy. That was pretty easy with the power tank. The Curious Gate. Damage up. Huge. Is that like straight up damage up from all sources or just weapons? Weapon damage increased for 20% when 30% of your ink is used. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna replace this one with that. Huge. Okay. Tactics tank. Huge. Okay. Here we go. Ow. I don't know who that guy that throws the miss is or where he is, but I'm gonna kill him. I meant to say where the first time, because I definitely know who he is. Cool. Climb up here. Kill this guy. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Get this guy. Huge. Good. Sub level 3. I feel like this will be really, really easy with the Tractus kit for some reason. Throw that over there, throw this one over here, throw that there. Throw that one there, throw this one here. Damn it. Definitely was not hard. I don't know about really, really easy. It was probably just about as easy with the power kit, but cool. Splatoon Raiders. Cool game. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, I need to take these off my head because they are getting uncomfortable. Which also, I'm gonna turn them off real quick while I'm thinking of it, because if I don't, I won't remember to. Not bend the servos yourself, because that's how you break the thing. Okay, there you go. I turned those off. And now I'm going to turn off my camera. And I am also, I think, gonna get going for the night here. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did and you're not currently following the channel, just leave a follow so you get notified the next time I go live. If you're watching on YouTube, hit subscribe. Anyway, I think I am gonna go to sleep now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyway, yeah. Part of me wants to keep playing, but I also want to go to sleep at some point tonight so that I can be rested for tomorrow. So, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had fun playing. I had fun today at the con, and I'm gonna have fun tomorrow at the con, and then I'm probably gonna do a stream again anyway, just because it's easy to do streams. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. I'll see ya. Bye, chat.